Hi everyone, LJ Ginaga here with LJ Realties, and this week I'm going to talk about the steps involved in buying a home, okay? So a lot of the time people are a little bit confused. It's their first time purchasing a property and they don't know what steps they're going to have to follow. So today I'm going to break them down step by step so that you understand what you need to do. Step 1, get a pre-approval. You may have seen in my recent video that is the most important step in order to start the search process, okay? Step 2, have a buyer's consult with the real estate broker. You want to meet with somebody who's going to explain everything that's about to go down so that you understand what you're embarking on. You want to know what closing costs look like, what your budget looks like, condo fees, and potentially undivided versus divided condos, everything that's kind of associates to the actual buying process. After that, you're going to start visiting property, okay? So your broker's typically going to send you properties online for you to start scanning, and after you've decided that you like a couple of them, you're going to start planning visits for those properties. In the current market, a lot of the visits are being done on weekends. Due to the nature of the beast right now, a lot of the times people are visiting on Saturdays and Sundays and then they're taking offers on Mondays or Tuesdays. Once you've selected a property that you're very interested in, you have to start drafting an offer. Before you start drafting an offer, it's always prudent to get sold comparables for that property. You want to understand what that property is actually worth. Once drafting an offer, you have to decide what conditions you want to see in that offer. Typically, we include conditions for an inspection, document review, financing, and potentially certificate of location or other various clauses that we use in order to protect our clients. After that, you wait. You wait to see if your offer is going to be accepted or not. Now, in the case of multiple offers, you're only going to have one kick at the can. They're going to look at all the offers and going to decide who's the best offer. They're going to go with that one. In the case where there is no multiple offers and you're negotiating on your own, you might start going back and forth in terms of counter offers. I know it sounds like a crazy thing in this market, but we do still do it once in a while, okay? Finally, you have an accepted offer, okay? From the time you have that accepted offer, the clock starts ticking. You're gonna have a certain amount of days to do your inspection, to get your financing in order, to do a document review, and again, any other clauses that you may have included in your purchase offer, okay? After that, once you've gone through inspection, reviewed documents, and gotten your financing approval, you have waived all conditions. You declare yourself satisfied with these things. Now again, you may have gone back to renegotiate certain things. You may have decided to walk away from the property along the way. But if you do realize all conditions and you're happy with it, then awesome. You have now moved on to the next step, which is the waiting game. That's where we're gonna wait until the notary date in order to actually sign for the property, start paying our mortgage, and get the keys to the home. Now wait right there. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay between the notary date and the occupancy date. That's okay, it's normal. A lot of the time we see delays between 0 to 7 days, I'd say. Now, sometimes the seller requires to stay in the home for a little bit longer. That's okay too. I've seen sellers stay in a property for 1 month all the way to 6 months because they were still looking for another property. And what we do in that case is called a rental adjustment. We tell the seller how much they're gonna have to pay us in order to stay in that home. More times than not, we just charge them capital and interest, so basically our mortgage payment, plus our insurance fees and taxes on the property, as well as condo fees if it's a condo, okay? After that, congratulations, you have a home, you get to move in, you get to start enjoying this home and taking care of it. Don't forget, regular maintenance is required on a home in order for it to last a longer period of time and not have any surprise issues. Those are the steps involved in buying a property. I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.